I'm Steve Greene. You're watching Tough Talk with Steve Greene. Today we're going to talk about how everybody always thinks society's going to hell. Every time we turn on the news or anything, everyone's always like, the world's going downhill. Stop thinking that just because Kim Kardashian has her own reality TV show, because she sucked some dude's dick and now she's famous, that the world is over, okay? Because the world is not over. The world is actually getting better. Like, technology is improving our lives, life expectancy is higher than ever. Can you imagine living 100 years ago? That would fucking suck ass. Number one, you can't take showers. Doesn't that blow? Number two, you didn't have a cell phone. Stop saying, like, oh my God, why's everybody going to their cell phones all the time, huh? I'm not one of those people who's got to be on my cell phone all the time. You know what? If Abraham Lincoln had a cell phone, he'd be on it all day. Because they're awesome. You can get anything you want on a cell phone. You can talk to all your friends. You can ignore your friends. You can look on like YouTube or like news and shit. You can check out all this cool shit. You better believe that if they had cell phones 200 years ago, there would be a lot more carriage accidents because the guy at the front would be like, oh yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, tip tip, my good man. And like right into a fucking wall. Point being, the world is not over. The world is getting better, and shut the fuck up about how we're at the end of times just because you can go on Facebook and message your mom tonight instead of having to talk to her on the phone. Have you ever tried to talk to your mom on the phone? There's like little fables going on with your with the animals of their house, right? Max the kitty, he just thinks he's a dog. What the f are you talking about? I didn't know he thinks he's a dog. You have no idea what he's thinking. I don't want to hear that. So instead, I'll text my mom, hey mom, love you, hope everything's going great. If everything that we're putting into our bodies now, everyone's always like, oh my God, we're putting so much chemicals in our bodies. There's so many new chemicals in the air. Well, how come we're living longer than ever, you fucks? I drink this every fucking day because I love it. Coke fucking Zero, you rule, I love you. Stop everybody telling me that it's gonna kill me, because check this out. And stop saying we're spending too much time on the internet. If they had the internet 100 years ago, everybody would be on the fucking internet because it's awesome. That's it. It's as simple as that. If the internet wasn't so awesome, then we wouldn't be on it. If you couldn't instantly access, like, not only what's going on in the world, but what people's boobs look like, and also, hey, what would that girl look like with a dick slammed in her cheek? Okay? If people could access that 500 years ago, you could bet your ass they'd be doing it. By the way, everyone who's so scared about the next thing, like, what's next? Are we gonna have like glasses that'll have the internet in them? I hope to fucking God we do, because that will improve my life times a million. Because my life is basically this. I get in my truck, then I start driving home. I get in traffic. I'm like, man, I wanna go on the internet, right? So then I'm like, well, I shouldn't get on my cell phone, but I'm going to. So if they create a way that I could get on my fucking internet and cell phone in my eyes, then drill a fucking 6-inch hole in my head and implant whatever you gotta implant, because it's awesome. And if you're old and you're watching this right now and you're like, oh, I don't use the internet, it's because you don't know how. You don't even know the greatest things the internet have to offer. I probably shouldn't put my grandpa on blast, but I walked in on him watching a significant amount of porn recently. And I was like, you know what? My grandpa's a normal person, but he's a crotchety man who would probably bitch about the internet, right? He still goes home and searches like, hey, chicks bending over grabbing grapes or whatever, right? I mean, she was bending pretty far forward. Like whatever she was picking up had to be pretty small, so that's why I'm thinking grapes. It's either grapes or chess pieces. Love you, Gramps. You're a good dude. And there's nothing wrong with it. Thanks to the internet, technology, cell phones, and chemicals, the world is a better place and we're living longer than ever. You know what's great about all this? In about 4 billion years, the sun is going to swell up into a red giant and swallow the earth whole, including our lives, our memories, our former vessels. They'll all just be absolute ash. You know, like the stuff on top of your desk. That's what we'll all be. So tonight when you think, should I ask that girl to prom? The answer is, yeah. What do you got to lose? You're going to be dust. You're going to be cosmic fucking dust. Do you understand? So who gives a shit? Go ask that girl to prom. Pull your dick out during prom. Tell her to do something to it. You have nothing to lose. Okay? I'm Steve Greene, you're watching Tough Talk with Steve Greene. So check it out, I got real life trolling t-shirts. They're now available, as people like to say when they're selling shit. You can get one, they're 20 bucks, they're pretty tight. I tried to make a shirt that didn't have my name on it, because who gives a fuck? But something cool that people actually give a shit about, which is this troll face thing. And it actually kind of looks like me because it has my really fucking weird hairline. So I think it's pretty tight. So yeah, if you want a real life trolling t-shirt, you can get them. Here's a link to them. And they're pretty tight. And thanks for watching, guys. Love you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this Tough Talk. I hope I didn't get too real on you, and I didn't make you think, oh no, Steve's such a dick. I hope you guys are all debating in the comments like, actually, Steve, chemicals are fucking killing us all, and here's my hard concrete proof. Fuck you, I don't care.